Fuego's in the building. Oh man, that is hilarious. This
Or
guy
live.
right here.
Fuego. I don't know. I don't know.
I really needed that. I mean, we done went from the fallen stars of the Cowboys to Ice Cube to Where the Rodolfo. Bayete.
But
Bayete.
man, man, tripping. Man, it's really tripping. Yeah.
Oh my God. Now that your calf has grown to become a bull with horns, you want him in your royal crawl? Okay, okay, I think I got enough. Oh, Shooby Doo, we are live.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, we are live. We are live. Live. Oh man, dope boy. Making a left turn. That's exactly what he did. He made a left turn. Oh, and then he
Yeah.
gonna. You better not change it either, man. You better not change it.
Gotta change up.
He better
Yeah.
not change it. Keep that same energy. Mm. It is the 8 o'clock hour. It's the 8 o'clock hour. We got a few folk that tapped in already. My brother, Busy B, is in the building, or should I just say busy? Because I don't want to mix it up with the other Busy B. But Busy's in the building. V-Rod, what up with you, man? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. All the way from Memphis, Tennessee, it's my sis. PK's in the building. Hey, PK. Monica the Queen is in the building. Good evening to you. Thank you for being here. Absolutely. She's back. Uh-huh. Ah. Uh-oh. Oh, he came back, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna be laughing all night.
Mhm.
Oh. PK, what you think? Is that Force MDs or Shaka Zulu? I'm not sure. I'm confused. I'm sorry. Look, and I'm looking at it on the big screen, and I'm looking like, yeah, that's Shaka Zulu. That's a Nakona Kajama. Ah, mm.
Yeah.
Sorry, Fuego. You know, it's a
Yeah.
it's a chocolate thing. I'm gonna have to give you a little Shaka Zulu history. Send you some Zulu warrior history. Anywho, 8 o'clock, y'all. It is 8 o'clock. We are here. We are here. Snoopy Cliff Mellow should be tapping in shortly. The chocolate droppers, we're gonna be missing them tonight.
Chocolate
Uh,
droppers.
right? Continued healing energies for True as she continues to heal. Talk to her for a hot second. She's doing okay, but just we all need a little time just to ourselves and get back on track. So we're gonna give her that grace, give her that space, and continue to pray for her and her healing process.
Yep.
Berdina's in there in the building. I know that's probably supposed to say grown folks, but then
Hello,
again, let me
folks.
see. Her own folks. Shouts out to the Harone folks. That's cast of Geraldo. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's hot. That's hot and grown.
Hot. Oh, look at you. What? Okay, to the Harone folks, the hot and the grown folks. That's what's up. Oh, there we go. Snoop with Mellows in the building. Oh, let's maybe he can tell us. What up, boy? I was just trying to
What's
figure out.
good, man?
Could you tell me who this is right here?
The Prince of Zamunda?
See?
Oha. I
You call it man, Oha.
do you think maybe I could take a bath by myself? Very amusing, Saya. Very amusing.
Right.
Oh, I'm gonna put
Leave
him up
AI
here.
alone.
Oh my
Leave
God.
AI alone.
We just be
Hey,
playing with
hey,
some
hey,
stuff.
hey, hey, that's a real photo shoot. That's me in my natural state.
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah,
Wow. I would have
like
kept with AI.
yeah.
Well, I got
Pray
He's
haters
for
everywhere,
he's a
man.
Wakandan. He's a Wakandan.
pray for AI. We praying for AIs. Oh my God. Oh, whose auntie is this? You have.
PK.
Hey, he looking like. Mm. Now
Coming to America.
if you want to get that PlayStation 5, I gotta braid your hair for you.
She's your queen to be.
Anywho,
Oh, huh?
moving right along, y'all. We're gonna go ahead. Get the party
Wow.
started. I'm gonna get off of Shaka Oha over here.
Shaka Oha.
Wow.
I'm gonna get off
Semi.
of Simeon from the Prince of
Semi.
Zamunda who got his own money. Oh my goodness, it's the Prince of Zamunda.
He got his
Yes.
own money. The boy got his own money.
Hey, is that fruits and berries in your locks?
Absolutely. All natural.
Ain't nothing but ultra perm. You lying. Ain't nothing but ultra perm, boy.
Oh, there they go. There they go.
Oh shoot. Who did I leave? Snoopy Cliff Mellow already? Anywho, how you guys feel, man? You guys feeling all right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
been
we
a good
good,
week,
man.
man. Good week.
Good. I'm happy to hear that. First of all, before I get into us, I do want to acknowledge today is October 1st. We kick off Breast Cancer Awareness Month. That's why the screen is showing pink, the bars and all that good stuff. Ladies, if you haven't done so, if you need to do so, please go get the hooties checked, right? If you need some assistance, I know a few guys that'll be more than happy to help you with those examinations, right? Hands on. Hands on. Don't laugh, Devin. Don't laugh. But it does start with that, a little bit of that fondling. Guess what? Hey, what is that right there? We might be able
Fondling
to.
is fondling.
Diabolical. That's
It's diabolical.
diabolical.
Did I use a bad word? That wasn't a good word?
No,
No, that's
No?
not a bad word.
Okay.
Yeah.
Caressing. Would that be better? A better choice of a word?
Hey,
No, you
that
said
would
it
help you.
perfectly.
Yeah, fondling.
If you get the chance to put your hands on them things, check them out, especially this month.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Hey, here we go. Come on. There it is right there. Definitely, I do want to bring, attention to that, to all my survivors of breast cancer, as well as those who didn't survive the battle. My prayers and condolences are out there. Prayers for healing energies for those that are still here with us and battling and fighting. Special prayers to those who have been through it, may have lost a breast or maybe lost both of them. That takes a lot of courage and to survive that mentally, I'm sure. So, I just want to extend that love out there to you ladies. And it's not just about the ladies, because well, so for you fellas with the man boobs and stuff, might want to check them out too. I don't know. But definitely, not making light of it. It is that time of the year. So get those checkups. Get them filled.
Well said. Well said. Absolutely.
Thank you, sir. If you notice on my little flyer, right before the show, I colored the bow tie in pink. Just for this month. Shooby do.
I would also like to send out a reminder, and not to minimize, that this is Black History Month. 12 months a year.
Oh, I was like, wait a minute. You have me confused. Like, Simeon, hold on. Now, I thought that was yeah. Okay, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Mm, well taken. Well taken.
This is not working.
Uh-oh. We hear you, sir. What's wrong? It's that iPhone again. He need a new one. He look at here, looking a little frustrated. You okay? He'll figure it out. I've been there before. I guess I better stop clowning before my internet kick off. Anywho,
Yeah, you might want to.
right? Let's not do it. Lolo should be here soon. I got a message. She said she was running a little late. So,
Good.
with that being the case, Fuego, you are my one and only representation from the lady's standpoint. But I know you can handle it. So let's start
The
off like
last of the
this.
Mohicans. Oh, my
The
bad. I just
last.
read the comment. The last of the Mohicans. Nice. Okay,
Oh,
PK.
you a you an engine now, huh? You an engine.
Yeah.
Cherokee, huh?
Getting in touch with my roots, my Blackfoot, Cherokee. I'm all that.
That
Okay.
part. That part. Okay, let's try this again. He having problems over there.
That's not
Anywho,
working.
we hear you.
Bad. I don't know why it's doing this.
Can you hear us?
He having problems. Anywho, we got him on mute for right now. We'll start off tonight, you guys. We'll start off tonight with a a doozy, if you will, in my opinion. We're gonna start off with a doozy. It's personal, and you must and you should answer it from a personal standpoint. Dun, 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 dun.
Blah blah blah.
What has life taught you that you can't? You got to fill in the blank. What has life taught you that you can't? Hmm. Hmm.
Well, life has taught me that you can't live forever, so you might as well, live it up while you can. Love those that love you, and try to love those that don't. And you know, it has taught me that I am breakable because I have broke a bone or two, and it really does hurt. Um, it is also taught me that I can't take life so serious. Everything can't be serious because you kind of miss very important things when everything is so serious. You miss the small moments that have big impacts.
Mm. I appreciate that. Right down to the breakable. Um, whether that's the physical breakdown or the mental breakdown. We all are breakable. And like you said, life is definitely short. What else?
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Nothing who what?
Jeez.
You started, Orlando. I was just being silly with you. I said nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
I missed
I
that
don't know.
part.
Yeah, it's okay.
Shoot, we do. Shoot, we do. Let me see. PK said, not to settle. I cannot settle. I deserve the best. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm pretty sure a lot of us have settled in one fashion, shape, or form in our lifetime. And you shouldn't. But sometimes life deals you a hand that requires you, or maybe I shouldn't say require, but allows you the space to settle. Like, okay, you know what? Can't get it this way. I'll just go along with it till I can get it the way I want it. Sometimes that's the hand that you're dealt. Excuse me, and you just deal with it.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I was just gonna agree with you. Sometimes life, you settle to learn not to settle. You know what I mean? That
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
teaches you.
Mm-hmm.
By
Yep.
you settling, you learn why you shouldn't. You learn those
Exactly.
lessons.
Yep.
I think life has taught me that I can't, or that we can't expect ourselves from others, friends, family, whether it's loyalty, trust, whatever. Just because that's how we are, we can't expect that from other people. Not even
Mm-hmm.
family, fortunately. That's
It's
those are hard lessons sometimes.
right. It's funny that you say that because I think we all are victims of love. We all want it. We all try to give it. And for those of us that have been successful at giving love, that's all we want in return. But it don't always be like that. So you can't expect them to love on you back the way you want to be loved or the way you think that you deserve to be loved. It gets hectic. So we just learn. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Lolo's in the building. I think she's in the car with Mello at this point. Everybody be in the car, and she's frozen. Should be do.
You
Anywho,
can't put a 4 foot pipe in a 3 foot hole.
Sets in the corner, Kajama. Thank you for that one. Thank you for that one. Sean Berry just says, life taught me that you can't share your big dreams, goals with small-minded people.
Mm,
So in pursuing your dreams, goals, you may have to walk alone, and that's okay. That's
that's
fine.
deep.
Uh-huh.
That's man. I
Yeah.
wish I had them sound effects like for real, because that it's a lot of us out here walking a journey by ourselves. Been walking a journey by ourselves
Mhm.
because everybody's not equipped, prepared, nor do they even want to share in your dreams. And in support of Sean's comment, I'm a believer in dreams. I believe that we all have them, um, and dreams equate goals. We want to get there, but it don't always manifest itself in a positive note when you share with others. You share with others, and then you got the naysayers and the doubters, and that sucks. But you use that energy to kind of keep going, keep going. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it. And then when you make it to your goal, and you give them that little aha moment, like aha, I made it. aha, I made it. Now what? So should we do?
Uh, Life has also taught me that you can't cross a bridge before you get to it. I mean, you can prepare, um, you know, in your mind as much as you can, but sometimes when you get to the bridge, it ain't there, and you have to come up with another plan on how to get to the other side. So
Right.
it has taught me to not worry about things that I really can't control and try to focus more on the things that I can. Um, mm, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. L- Lolo's in the building. Lolo, you have to unmute yourself whenever you're ready.
Yes, hello.
Good morning. Good evening. The question or the comment, the statement is a fill in the blank. What has life taught you that you can't? You have to fill in the blank.
What has
Uh,
life taught me that I can't? Because I can't surely can't read it, but what has life taught me that I can't? Hmm.
yeah.
Hmm. Life has taught me that I can't lean on just my understanding. That I have to put all my trust and faith in God. That's what life has taught me.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Sounds good.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna answer that as well. Life has taught me that you can't depend on everybody. At the end of the day, sometimes you can't even depend on you, but in most cases, you have to depend on you. You can't depend on others because we all got whatever it is we got going on. Everybody got something going on. Real life is happening all around us. And it last night I read a question that a friend of mine's posted that was, if your life changed right now, and you needed somewhere to stay right now, do you have anybody that you could count on in having a place to stay? It's a tough one right there. And a lot of us want to believe that, yeah, I got it. Him in my corner, I got her in my corner, I got them in my corner. And guess what? When you come to them and you be like looking for a little bit of assistance, they looking at you like, no, not over here, buddy. Then what? So
Yeah,
some
it ain't a good week. I ain't getting no. I ain't get my food stamps. I ain't got no groceries this week. It ain't a good week this week. You got to go through your trouble next week. I got you.
right, right, right. Because we all looking for a way to make life easier for us, especially when you're going through what you're going through. And then you get to hear all them stories. I just needed, I don't normally ask you for nothing, but I just need to, oh, well, see what happened was, and you be looking like, wow, I shouldn't even have asked nothing. But, you know, going back to my comment, you definitely got to depend on you. You have to. You can't depend on others. You want to, but maybe it's just my selfish thoughts. But I don't depend on other people. Now, if you show me different, man, I'm right there with you. But for the most part, I'm I got to rock for me. And if somebody does step up, I'll be like, well, dang, I'm surprised. But yeah. Mhm. Any further thoughts, comments on that? All right. We quiet tonight. I miss you, droppers. I miss you. We ain't got nobody getting kicked under the table. Nobody saying ouch or nothing.
Well, I did. Somebody said something about selling, and if you could see that this fine fur that I'm wearing right here, I didn't settle for the fox. I went for the mink.
You selling it? That's mink, shepherd, husky. What is
That's
that?
mink. That's mink and mammoth.
And mammoth. I'm
Chinchilla.
mad at you. Chinchilla. That's that's alpaca.
That's alpaca. That's twenty
You
five
don't.
thousand
That's some
dollar
that's
alpaca.
that's some coming to America stuff.
Hey, that part right there.
She
You don't
will
rep that
be a
shit.
queen.
Oh shoot. All right, here we go. We move on to the next. Move on to the next one. And to my neighborhood, it's only a few of us out here. Only a few tonight. It's a quiet night. Shooby doo. If you got a question that you'd like to ask the grown folk, then please get that ready for us. We'll be doing that soon. Soon. Not shortly, but soon. All right, here we go. Question of the night. Question of the night. Which is worst? To be broken or to break another's soul? Which is worse?
Oh Lord.
Ooh,
Mm,
say it with me.
Well,
Should be.
in short, if it's me or you gotta go. So, and that with that being said, with that being said,
wow.
I think it's better for me to break you than you to break me. I mean,
Shoot.
because I spent a lot of my life. For people who know me, know that I spent a lot of my life being selfless and concerned about others and their well-being and their feelings. So now I'm in this chapter of my life where I'm just putting me first. And if that happens to break your spirit, put your spirit in the gym, work it out, get your back strong, and figure it out.
Hmm. Okay, I could take that. I appreciate it. Dun, 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 dun.
I can
Sean
keep
says,
going. Oh,
Sean says, being broken and breaking another soul. Take time to heal so you don't bleed your brokenness on others. Hmm.
Right.
Which one would be worse in your opinion, Sean? Which one would be worse? Pick one. Dun, 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 dun. Monica the Queen. Okay. Anybody else? Broken
that,
or break another soul?
that's kind of I don't. It's man, shit. I don't know, man. That's a hard one right there. Because I mean, if you think about it, it really comes down to who does it or who you do it to.
Hmm.
Uh,
Right. Tough one, huh? Got him.
gotcha.
Got him.
Man, I'm gonna say broken. I'm gonna just try to yeah, I'm gonna try to work with it. But yeah, I'm gonna say broken because you might not be able to put those pieces of yourself back together. Uh, if you know what, and if you're trying to break somebody else's soul, you're a broken soul anyway. So
That's what I was gonna say. I think you already broke if you're doing that to someone else, and if not, karma's
mhm,
gonna come back around and do it. So you might as well just be broke anyway. So
right,
Right.
well,
What they
shit. I
say?
needed that reality check. I guess my soul is broken then.
I rather just have the guilt. I just rather have be broke than have the guilt or the weight of carrying, being that person to break somebody else. So I don't know.
Right. It's definitely a double-edged sword. This is how I approached it personally as I gave thought to it my own self. I know what I can tolerate. I know what I can endure. I know how far I can go with it when it comes to being broken. Pain is pain no matter what. I think a lot of times, though, to break another soul, in most cases, is not intentional. In most, now there are some that are looking to break people, but in most cases, it's not. So for me, I think it would be worse to break another soul because you don't know what that other person can endure. You don't know what that fine line, that edge that they may, walk off the cliff. No pun intended. But they might walk off the cliff
wow,
and lose it all. You know, this is
literally,
why. Yeah, this is why it's important not to play with anyone's heart or their mind, because a lot of times that's where it all starts at. That's how that word toxic comes into play. We start playing with our minds. Narcissists
Well,
like to break people. Yeah, it
well,
happens.
to play devil's advocate to that response, I appreciate your response,
Thank you.
but a person also don't know how much you can take, and a lot of people don't have no reserve about breaking yours. So I still have to stick to my guns on what I said because
Hmm.
if I had to choose one or the other, I know what I can handle. So I would definitely not intend like I'm not malicious, but for conversation's sake, yeah, I'd rather break yours than mine.
Right.
Because if I'm
If
really breaking your soul, I'm not concerned about you walking off the cliff. Go ahead, I probably want you to anyway, to keep me from catching a murder charge. So do me a favor. And I'm not condoning anybody walking off a bridge. These are just all puns and all, you know. Don't take me serious. I'm just
Right.
saying.
Would it be fair to think if you've been broken, you know what that pain feels like,
Hmm. Yeah.
but then to turn around and to hurt somebody else, break them, if you will, break their spirit, break their soul, would it
So
be
I can
worse?
give personal testimony about
Okay.
about being broken. I was in a relationship. I was making funeral arrangements for my mother, and the person I was with at that time was supposed to drive over to the next town over with me to help me with that and sit through me with it. And they told me they were too tired, you know, because the previous days we had traveled back and forth, you know, trying to make arrangements, get everything set up. And they told me they were too tired. So I was like, okay. And find out like 2 days later that they went shopping with another guy and went with him to his doctor's appointment. Now I was already broke because, you know, losing my mom, that was rough. But then the one support person I thought I had in my corner, it really broke me. So I definitely know what it feels like to be broken. I don't want to experience that again. So I'm still standing on it.
Sorry, though. I don't know if anybody else was able to hear it, but I know I was
I'd rather be the
not.
one doing the breaking.
I heard him.
Okay, good. No,
Yeah, I heard him.
my stuff went on the swirl, and I'm looking at the internet like it better not, that modem better not turn red. But yeah,
Here we go
okay,
again.
right,
Right.
that part. PK said, hurt people, broken people, break people if they don't heal. You're right. And Doughboy, thank you for the moment of transparency. Um, I don't know. Like I said, we always laugh and joke. We talk about it week after week. How we all need to heal, and we all have opportunity when it comes to mental wealth, mental health, and all that good stuff. But do we really do anything about it? Um, there exists therapists and therapy sessions and all of that good stuff, but do we really take advantage of the opportunities so that we can become healed? Because a lot of our pain, stresses, and strains come. I'm gonna just say inherited. It's passed down. Behold, from generation to generation, is just stacked on and passed on to the next. I don't know. Anybody else? Any other thoughts? Any
Yeah,
other true
that's a
confession?
deep one. Can you? That's a deep one though. Would you rather be broken or break
Which is worse?
someone's soul? Their soul, like their soul. I mean, it doesn't get any deeper than that. I don't want to. I don't want to be responsible for doing that to anyone. And I'm like, don't worry, I don't want nobody doing that to me either. But to break someone down to a level like that, I've been broken before, and I know I'm a resilient person. It doesn't feel good or anything, but I think being broken versus breaking someone's soul, I think that's a little bit too much for me. I don't want to break anybody's soul. That's too
Right.
much.
And that's why I said, as far as that goes, usually if that happens, that's not intentional. In most cases, you hurt somebody. In most cases, is not intentional. Now there are those exceptions to the rule that they are looking to either get some payback or they trying to get them first licks in on you. But it does
Yeah.
happen. It does happen. So let's see. PK says, I think if I had to pick, I'd be broken instead of breaking someone else. I don't want that on my hands. On my
Right.
hands. Right.
That's what
Yeah.
same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you just don't know. You really don't know where to take that. Where's it gonna go? That person might just go, like I said, to the furthest extreme possible, which you may be like, oh, I can brush that off and keep on going. That has totally shattered their whole world, whatever that might be. So definitely something to think about, um, especially when we're out here doing what we do. You have to keep that in mind. Like, how is this going to affect the next person? And that could go for whatever scenario you got going on. If it affects more than just you, so anyway, it's a quiet night tonight, ain't it? Desi B is in the building. She said, "To break others, hurt people, hurt people." Yeah, we
Okay.
know.
I
We
mean, it's
know.
quiet. I mean, I gotta let other people talk because I could talk all night because I be like this one right here. I feel like
I don't know. This is a
I don't
setup right
know.
here. Hold on, though. This is a
No,
setup question right here. We're gonna let
what?
you answer as our representative.
No, go ahead.
Busy said, "Y'all miss me." We're gonna let you answer that one.
Absolutely. Yeah, we miss you.
Yep. What Doughboy said. Yeah. How you like his
Absolutely.
How you like his outfit?
Outfit.
Love is a house.
This is not an outfit. This is a
Oh,
statement.
I'm sorry. My bad. But yeah, we missed you. Thank you for being here as always. Um, carry on, sir. My apologies for butting in on you.
Well, the reason it's so easy for me to answer that is because I have been broken. I know. I don't. Some people don't know that they've been broken. They know they felt bad. A lot of people. I ain't gonna say a lot, but some people have never really truly reached rock bottom, where when you look up, you see the bottom.
All
So
right.
it for me, it's easy to say breaking somebody else's soul because if I wasn't as strong, if I wasn't instilled the strength by my mother of being able to learn how to lean on yourself and be very independent and very understanding that everybody is not you. I mean, they talked about and crucified Jesus, and he could walk on water and feed 500 people with two pieces of fish and a loaf of bread or whatever it was. So I'm not trying to misquote. And they
Right.
crucified him. Well, I can't do none of those things. So what makes me think that people won't crucify me? So
Right.
that was instilled in me very young, and I feel like if I didn't have that mentality, that I probably would have been looking for a cliff to walk out of because I was definitely broken. So this might answer that question that I get asked over and over again by people in the projects, the neighborhood, on the panel, who hurt you? And
Right.
to answer that question truthfully, it was me because I saw all these signs in this person and I still allowed them to be a part of my life to be in that position to hurt me. I take responsibility and accountability for allowing that to happen. So the answer to the what fifth, sixth season now for me is I hurt me. So I hope that clears up some of the who hurt you question for sure. Because I feel like we are all responsible for who we allow into our lives, into our circle, into our energy, and we have to be willing to accept the consequences of our actions.
Facts. I like that. I like that. Now that is a mouthful. Like it took him how many seasons? Because he's been saying nobody hurt me. Nobody. Nobody. Guess what? Self is usually the main culprit in pain. Self. I hurt myself. I hurt myself. I ignored warning signs, etc., etc. I hurt myself. Definitely. It's dough night tonight. Appreciate you, man. That's what's up. Anybody else? Any other thoughts?
And he said thoughts, not thoughts. Just to clarify, let's clear that up.
No, no thoughts and no lot lizards. Just thoughts. Any other thoughts? No. Okay. Quiet. This is not the business. Okay. But that being said, I'm going to put it up here out there like that. Boom, boom. Ask the grown folk them. It's that time of the night. It is that time of the night. It is that time of the night. If you have any questions that you would like to ask of the grown folk them, please post your question. I'll put it up or type in your question. I'll put it up. Let's see what we can come up with. What does that say?
And thanks again for the people putting input and giving their versions and answers and comments and all that. We are reading them.
Right. It's in the chat. It's in the
Even
chat.
if they're not mentioned, we're reading them. We see you.
In the meantime, while y'all figure out what y'all want to ask, I do want to say thank you. Special shout out to Fuego and to Lolo. I hosted a Frat Nights Friday bonfire last week, Friday. Fuego was here all the way from Arizona, her and her family, which was great. Got a chance to hang out at the beach with a few other of my peers, coworkers, some of my gentlemen. Wait, yeah, gentlemen, and some of my gentlemen brothers or brother came through. A lot of food and a beautiful fire and sunset for the evening. So
It was
special
very
thanks to
nice.
you ladies for coming. We had s'mores, chicken salad, chips, and
S'mores.
s'mores.
There's
Man,
a
we
little
had
bit of
s'mores.
everything. There was tons of food for the amount of people who were there.
Right,
There was tons of food.
right,
It was very nice. Nice evening. And,
On the
yeah,
beach. It was
right.
beautiful.
and
And I got
thanks, Polo, for meeting me there too.
Of
right,
course.
It was cool.
None but
and
love.
I got to meet Callie in person, which
Yes.
was uh, which was great. Like to see her go from infant to little lady now. Like she got her own little attitude, disposition. Love it. So
Yeah.
keep doing what you're doing with her. Appreciate you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
She enjoyed it. Thank you for having us.
Yep. Here we go. We got a question from Desi B.
Oh,
It's about to
Okay.
get hot.
Wow.
Is emotional intimacy with someone outside of your relationship a form of cheating?
Absolutely.
I think so.
yes.
That could be more
It's
detrimental than
dangerous.
a physical. Yeah.
Can I
That's
ask a
too. That's
question? I'm gonna have to do like y'all be doing. I need more content on this because it says is
man.
emotional intimacy. Can you please, just for the sake of argument and discussion here, what exactly
Mhm.
is emotional intimacy?
You're having an emotional connection with this person that you would have with a significant other, but that's not your significant other.
Right.
Meaning, if you didn't have anybody and you had this type of going on with somebody, people would look at y'all like y'all were a couple because y'all are that locked in with each other. So if you've got that with somebody and you do have a relationship with somebody else going on, yeah, that's cheating. You wouldn't want that person to hear you and that person going on like however y'all go on, whatever y'all talk about emotionally, whatever type of feelings y'all share with each other. If you wouldn't want your significant other to hear y'all's conversation like that, then don't have it.
Okay. So what if, here we go. What
Here we
if
go.
um one of us is more connected like that than the other? Maybe I'm just a soundboard. I'm listening to you, but in your sharing, you're more emotionally connected to who you're sharing it with because that's your nature. The other person, maybe it's just, I'm just listening to you as a soundboard. Can the emotional tie be lopsided,
Uh,
lopsided, one sided?
Yeah.
Yeah,
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 it can be. It can be. You could a person could like develop some type of emotional feelings for you, and you not have it for them because you were just having a conversation with them. But you gotta know who you're talking to, and you gotta know who you let talk to you because some people will establish some type of bond with you off of a conversation, depending on what the conversation
Mhm.
is. If they feel like they can't talk to somebody else about that, and they talking to you about that, they gonna open up to you in more ways than one. And that might not be the best thing because they might be more like trauma bonding and not necessarily a genuine, hey, we're really into each other.
That's not a good reciprocity.
I'll say this, and ladies are, I've heard it many times. Men are gullible, right? We fall for the okey doke.
Mm.
She wants to share whatever is going on in her world. Just pick a person. I don't care. It could be a classmate, workmate, whatever. What's going on in her world, and you're just like, oh dang, I'm sorry to hear that. And every time you look around, she's sharing whatever she got going on with you because she feels comfortable to share with you. Okay, no big deal for me, right? No big deal. But for her, each time she shares, she's grabbing on and pulling you in closer, but you not paying attention to that because you only here for, I'm just being a good coworker, classmate, friend, whatever. Then
right.
what? Then what?
Well,
If you it Go
go
ahead.
ahead. No, because I'm
I
gonna
was
say
just gonna
something.
say
Put your hand up. Raise your hand.
Go,
Shit.
go, Doe. Go, Doe.
uh,
Go.
No, I let him go because what I was gonna say is on topic, but it's a little bit to the left. So I'm gonna go ahead and let him take that.
Okay, well, go ahead, Devin. Let's
Say it
go.
ain't so.
Uh,
Go, Devin.
Go, Devin.
hey, as an adult, if you find out that a person has those type of feelings for you and you don't have it for them, you gotta cut it off. There's no two ways about it. If you don't want it to go further with this person, you have to cut it off right then and there. Hey, look, I didn't know that you felt like that. That's not what I'm on. I'm with somebody, so I think we might need to just not have those types of conversations because you would cause feelings for me on some conversations, and you were the one talking. So now you have to kind of be like, come down off your ego trip and be like, nah, this ain't right. I can't you because if you don't do that, then you're leading that person on. You see what I'm
Mhm.
saying? If you lead that person on, then when you do try to, no, I don't like you like that. Now you got another problem on your hands.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
So turn them loose.
Hashtag
So
work wife. Okay.
what I was gonna say is, I think we as people have gotten so accustomed to making our own definitions to suit our own personal agenda. There is no such thing as emotional cheating. Okay. Um,
Okay.
and I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
The
To you.
no, the definition of cheating: act dishonestly or unfairly in order to gain advantage, especially in a game or examination. Um, be sexually unfaithful to avoid something undesirable by luck or skill, and to help pass. None of that in the definition of cheating says emotional. That is a thing that people have created so they can act on a thing because they just don't like you talking to another person. It's BS. BS. You can't emotionally cheat on some. Emotions are a chemical transfer of neurons and things inside of the brain.
Well,
That's what an
Exactly.
But
emotion is.
wow,
Exactly.
Professor
but
Doe.
though what you just
I
read,
disagree.
that's what somebody said what you just read. If you just gonna go off of what
Yeah.
the definitions of a word says, then you fall victim to the lexicographer who wrote it in the first place. Because if you go off of, hey, look, this is what somebody said that this means. Okay, so somebody else just made it up. Well, the person that said it the first time made it up too,
Well,
and
no,
somebody else
no,
added
because
on to it.
no, no, no. That's not how that works. Because God tasked Adam, right, with naming
Wait a
everything
minute.
under the sun, and that's what we all go by. That's the system that was created. So red is red. Red is not, oh well, this is blue, but I'm gonna call it red. No, that's not how that works. Red is red. Cheating is cheating. Emotions are emotions. We can't just change it to fit the narrative.
I strongly disagree
Okay,
with that.
I mean,
Okay.
that's
right.
fine. That's fine.
And
That's
I'll tell you why. Because when you're talking about me, you kind of said it in your answer. What is involved in emotions? You didn't just look up emotions and then just look up cheating. You looked up cheating and said it didn't say anything about emotions. However, if I am in a relationship with someone and I decide that um, I start off as just talking to, say, a coworker every day. Then next thing you know, we're having lunch every day. Then next thing you know, I'm looking forward to their call. I'm trying to spend a conversation with them on a daily basis because now I have a connection, an emotional connection to that person. We haven't had a physical anything, but we have an emotional contact that I'm not having with my spouse. Now, if that goes to a point where I I am starting to look upon that person first for advice. I'm looking for that person first to be around. I'm enjoying their company more than my significant other. That is an emotional bond. And it is an emotional thing because I haven't had a physical thing with them. It can't be anything but. You can't just say it's just a conversation because it's more than that.
so that means I can cheat on my girl with my motorcycle because I'm emotionally connected to my
No,
motorcycle.
because a motorcycle isn't
Connected,
isn't
wait,
isn't capable of that.
if I'm connected
I
to it,
like
if I'm emotional with it, if I bond with it, if it's my place of peace, if it gives me comfort,
No.
and I'm doing that, and I'm spending more time on my motorcycle than I am with my girl, and I'm looking forward to riding my motorcycle every day. Like that's what I'm saying. We can attach to whatever we want to make it fit a narrative.
Your motorcycle can't reciprocate that though.
Why not? When I hear that vroom, it speaks to my soul.
No,
When
no,
it's
I
just
feel that,
you. That's
Evan,
the one-sided
no.
thing. You're going a little bit. Yeah, you can. I do know people that get jealous of their 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 spouse's hobbies. I do. That is a possible thing, but it's not a reciprocated emotional thing. That thing can't give you emotions back. It's not possible.
okay, what if it was a dog? What if I like going to the walks in the park with my dog? Because they have just proven that dogs, they put the scan on his brain, and when the owner walks in, it's just not an innate response that the human is there with the dog. It actually lights up when it's around a dog, which they said expresses that the dog actually has feeling and genuinely loves its owner. So can I be emotionally cheating with my dog if my dog brings me peace, if I look forward to seeing my dog every day? What I'm saying is we can flip the words to fit any narrative that we want. So you're right because you're saying it to fit your narrative, and that's okay. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just sticking to the brass and tacks of what cheating is and what emotions are. We just attach emotion to the word cheating, and that's a new category called emotional cheating. It's not a real
It's not
thing.
new though. It's not new. It's not new. It really isn't.
Right? No, I'm not. Of course, I mean it's definitely older than me for sure. I'm sure people in the generations before me were saying it, but it just because you say something doesn't make it factual.
Okay, well,
Yep.
I like the word that PK used, infidelity, and that's like the same. It's you're trying to be technical with that definition, but it's cheating. emotional infidelity is cheating. So I understand what you're trying to say, but for our purpose and what our conversation and the question asked, that's, I mean, that's,
The context.
How
yeah.
about this? I'm a so I'm gonna go back on my same thing. How I started my argument is emotional. Is emotional. Can it be one sided?
It can be.
It can be. So in a lot of cases, work wife hashtag work wife found somebody at work that she has created an atmosphere where she can have whatever conversation with that person, that guy, that girl, whatever, at work. She could talk about whatever her woes were at home, how, hubby is getting on her nerves, whatever, whatever. But she's connected emotionally to whoever it is that she's talking to. Because in these times and days, you don't know. It could be the girl, it could be the guy. But
Right.
does that necessarily mean that the guy that she's talking to at work that he is emotionally connected with her like that?
No,
Not necessarily.
it doesn't have to be.
It's
But
right.
it's still a slippery slope though.
It
No,
It's
I
is.
still
I,
it's
I
still
get
a
that.
slippery slope because
Oh,
I
it's like if you around it, eventually something gonna happen.
I get what you're saying as far as slippery slope. It only becomes slippery when you know that you walking on water and oil. But if you doing what you normally do, right? Pick any of you guys. Hey, Fuego comes and says, "Oh yeah, I'm going through this and that." Okay, hey, sorry to hear that. Boom, right? It, a couple of days could go by, and Fuego can come back and be like, "Hey, what's going on? You good?" Yeah, I just, And the next thing you know, she shares something else that didn't happen. Okay. Um, man, sorry to hear that. Here goes Dr. Onyx. He's offering some advice. Like, okay, well, maybe you should try doing XYZ. Okay. Few more days go by. Guess what? You good? Yeah, well, not so good, right? What happened? Because that's the natural instinct for us fellas. What happened? I'm not paying no attention on what her real life has got going on at home. I just call myself being the nice guy, listening because guess what? If you turn people off too quick, what happens? That becomes a problem. If you leave them on too long, that becomes a problem. So, and if you don't talk to people, that becomes a problem, especially when you're talking about at work. So, my argument is that emotional connection. I get what Devin said as far as when you know what's going on, then yeah, you have an obligation to disconnect from it.
Right.
But a lot of times we don't know what's going on. Snoopy Cliff Mello has said it a many a times. Man, I just be minding my own business and people be sharing their whole life story with me like, wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
The chances of him seeing them again may be slim and none. But in the work world, we're gonna see each other 3 out of 5 days, maybe
Mm-hmm.
more than that, depending on what you do and how long you work. So the emotional part, I definitely get it, but it can only really be cheating, in my opinion, if this was a mutual energy going back and forth. Hey, Fuego, yeah, me and my girl, we've been. Oh, really? Yeah, because me and mine, we was, oh man, what you think we should do? I don't know. We should. And then if it escalates from that, okay, now yeah. But in most cases, that's not what it is. It's two people having a conversation. One of us don't know what's really going on.
Mm-hmm.
We getting blindsided and don't even realize it. I'm sorry. It's a little bit gullible, but it happens.
Right.
Like,
Then
go.
I'm gonna need you. If it's not work related, you play deaf. Play deaf.
That part.
If it ain't
That
work related,
part.
He said play deaf. Like, I don't
Cause
know what
you
y'all
know
talking
what?
about.
Oh,
So
shoot.
don't give her the
so
chance. Don't give her the chance. You don't want to hear it. You
yeah.
got problems of your own, okay?
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
that part.
I get it. I get it. I understand.
Play dumb. Cause you know it's crazy. This happened to me and I was like, wait a minute. Am I reading the room wrong? And at first I was kind of with what you're saying on it's like, nah, we're just having a conversation. But then it got to be uh so where you at? You at home, you this, you that, the third. Hey, I really need a massage.
Okay, ding, right there. That
That was
that's
when I put it in reverse. Wait a minute. Boop, boop, because I immediately was like, and this was my answer. Oh, you know what? Me too. There's a place we can go and pay. You pay your massage, and I pay mine. Cause I wasn't. I was like, no, and it got on this conversation that why is that wrong? You know, because you're in a relationship with someone else, and that is a sensual thing that we not there. And they were offended because they thought we were there. And I was like, no, we are not there. No, 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 no. They really
so.
felt
I,
bad.
I got a question. I got a question. I have to ask the question. So, if that's the case, why did you agree to go get massages versus him giving you
No,
one? Why agree to go get?
Or you giving him one?
no, no,
Right.
no. That's not how the conversation went like this. Once I realized, wait, you want me to give you no. I said, you can go get a massage and I can go get a massage at a legit spot or whatever, not together. And
Forty
Right.
and
down,
the
40
feelings
late.
were hurt. Like I was trying to like be not I was like, no, we're not doing that. And it was like I thought we were there. I said, no. I said, a massage, skin and skin, that's sensual. I'm not, no,
Skin to skin. Yeah.
we not doing that. I'm not, no,
With or
That's
without
a
the
rabbit hole.
ending.
You better
And
go. Mm-mm. And I said to he said, there's nothing wrong with
Yeah.
it. It's not cheating. I said, it is cheating. I said, if you were my dude and you had some chick rubbing on you, it's going to be a problem.
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
Could
Oh,
be a
but
problem.
so
that's where Devin said once you identify
Right.
that it's a slippery slope, that's where you're supposed to exit
Yeah.
stage left.
Get up out
Don't
of
Rewind,
there.
reverse.
we're not
Yeah.
offering alternative solutions. You just shut that down. It's a wrap. Nope.
Right.
Hold
so
on. He shouldn't have even ever felt comfortable enough to even suggest,
Yeah.
can I get a massage?
And I
Especially
think it's like what you said, like I honestly this whole time didn't think I wasn't where he was. I'm thinking we just having conversations, cool, whatever. I was nowhere near that. So I don't think I'm that gullible, but I didn't know I wouldn't read that was a shock to me. That question got me like, wait, what?
mm,
Nah.
He took a big jump.
It was a
yeah,
okay,
big
I
leap for
mean,
me. Yeah.
so
I
I
don't
looked
know.
up another definition because the question was emotional intimacy, is that cheating? Okay, so intimacy, close familiarity or friendship, a private cozy atmosphere, or an intimate remark, right? And like the intimacy between a husband and wife, the room had a peaceful sense of intimacy about it. Okay, right? So those emotional intimacy is not cheating because cheating is a physical. It can be a physical thing. Emotions are not a physical thing. We're just
What's it?
bringing the emotional into a
It's
physical. Uh,
Mm-mm.
it,
it's
I'm listening.
You about to give Fuego blood pressure up. Hot, hot, hot.
it's a breach of trust. It's a breach of trust. It's disloyal. It's so many other things. Like we all know what we're talking about. That's just yeah.
No,
It's
but what I'm saying is my emotions are my emotions. Why? How is that cheating on my? How is it cheating on my girl just because I'm emotional with somebody else? I just don't.
Prob-
I just. It's not
Probably the
my
same way
elevator.
that it's cheating if you go to lunch
I
with somebody other than your wife. If you go on a
That's how it starts.
intimate lunch, meal, breakfast, dinner, intimate, it's just you and whoever. I get it.
As
Yeah,
long as
that's
Ladies,
how it
as long
starts.
as
men,
as long as your
it happens
emotions
all the time.
as long as your emotions don't cross over into the physical, it's not cheating.
Yeah, I have
Man,
to
It's
agree.
not
crazy.
hey,
Well,
cheating.
when
bro.
she does,
Okay.
It's not cheating. Yeah, I mean, we
No,
can,
you
like I
playing a
said,
dangerous game, bro.
no.
You
What I'm
playing a
saying
A
is
dangerous
very
game, bro.
dangerous
we
game.
can
it's
always fit
infidelity.
words.
It's a form of infidelity.
We can always fit words to our own narrative. I can do it. I
No.
can do it flawlessly. Being emotional with somebody is not cheating on your significant other. It's like
Sorry.
oil and water. It just don't mix. They can go together.
Okay.
You can cook with both of them. Because when I cook my rice and I put water in it, I put oil in there to keep the rice from sticking together. But all the water still don't mix. But I use it to fit my narrative to make my rice not stick. But until
You're
you
right.
cross those lines, till you kiss a person, you can go on a date with your coworker. You can go
No,
to
you
the
can't.
movies.
Not if you my
Hey,
man.
man, you are
You, I
Not
gotta
if you my
stop.
man. You
insane.
can't.
You trying
That's
to
Oh,
you.
start some
That's
stuff,
your
boy.
thing.
PK's comment. PK's comment.
Everybody
Oh
said you could
God.
go on a date, dude. You getting worse and worse.
You're
Why?
I'm
doing
saying,
too
Why?
much.
Listen, no. What I'm
Right.
saying is
That's
why.
crazy. I just don't
That
think that you would accept. I don't think that you would accept that so easily from your girl.
yeah, I
I
would.
don't.
If I trust my woman, I don't care about
Mm-mm.
her being emo. See, and that's why a lot of relationships are broken because you're with someone that you don't trust. If you
or
trust
they
your
out there going
girl,
to work and then they got somebody at work that they emotionally attached to, and you can't get through to them because they too busy worried about how come they talking to the new girl or the new guy that just started, and you be like, man, why you don't talk to me no more? Because you too
because
busy
you
worried
lacking
about.
at home, you
No,
lacking at
yeah,
Cause you
but
don't care.
you putting the energy into something that's not at home. What they say about the grass being green on the other side, the grass is greener wherever you water it.
right? So if you water your lawn right, your grass gonna grow right. You ain't got to worry about your woman being emotionally cheated. Come on, man. Okay, I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna just this is the real. I think that's a female trait to sit here and say that
Okay.
emotional cheating is a thing, and it's okay. I'm not bashing nobody for what they're saying or how they feel. This is just my point of view. I don't feel like emotional
But
cheating is a thing. It's something that we
okay.
made up so we can kind of like
Okay. Okay.
have a
You don't
sense
have
of
to feel that
control.
way. But I find it interesting that you would say that it wouldn't matter to you if your girl went out on a romantic lunch date with someone, as long as they didn't have sex, it's okay.
What makes it romantic?
You said that, not me.
No, I'm just no. I said they could go on a date.
You said that.
I didn't say nothing
I
about
didn't.
romantic. I said okay, so they can have
Oh,
candlelight. They can have a rose on the table, the violin playing in the back. It don't matter. She's coming home to me as long as she's not sucking on his or letting him slide his up. It's not cheating.
She gonna
Now
do
okay.
that, then she
So
gonna
That's
come
for
your
back
you,
on and go
opinion,
ahead
for
with
you,
it.
and I
for
got
you,
it.
Here's
it's
why I
the
say
physical
here's
act
why I
itself.
say it would cause some confusion, and this is the only way I could agree to what to like shift my mind. If she's not going on dates with me and then going on dates with her coach, that may create a rift. But as long as I'm getting
That's what
my
I
fulfillment,
said.
As long as she
no,
getting it on both sides, it's okay.
Okay.
well, no, wait,
But
well,
guess what? Real talk.
I don't believe yeah.
9 times out of 10, she ain't gonna let you know though that she dealing with her coworker at work like that. Breakfast,
Right.
lunch, maybe a after work quick hangout for drinks or whatever. You're not gonna know none of the above at all.
well,
Now,
then
I
she's a fucking liar. Then
I get what you're saying as far as the physicality part goes. Some of us focus solely on physicality, where I'm listening to the ladies, two of them here on the panel and the rest in the neighborhood. There's that word emotional. Emotional. So we're gonna stop this the way we started this. What has life taught you that you can't?
you
You can't
can't
go
You,
to you
you,
can't go to lunch. You can't have breakfast. You
what?
can't get phone calls from your work wife, right? You can't even have a work wife. I mean, you could, but you can't
Well,
because
I don't have a work wife, and my woman knows that I talk to other women about all kinds of things. So
okay,
I
and I
have created a trust thing and an open line of communication to be able to say, hey, I'm going to go out with a coworker to have lunch, to have breakfast.
okay,
So you got to
pause,
go ahead.
pause.
Mhm.
But that's dope, right?
that's
That's
dope.
dope. That's one out of one, two, three, four, five. One out of five of us can go and do whatever we want, who to whoever we want to hang out with, and that's gonna be cool.
No
But
repercussions.
the remaining, it's gonna be a problem. If Fuego goes and says, "Hey, I'm gonna go hang out," hell, I, I know her dude personally. If she said, "Hey, I'm gonna go hang out with Onyx," I guarantee he gonna be like, "Wait, what? Yeah, I'm gonna
Right.
just go hang out with Onyx for a little while."
And then what?
Uh,
And do what?
you what? Right? We all
We're gonna
gonna
have to
say
have a
that.
conversation.
One way or another, it's gonna happen. Hey, I'm gonna go hang out with Lolo. Um, why? You're gonna have to answer 50 million questions. Now,
Yeah.
the whole thing for me again is the emotional connection. That's the only issue that I have is if I'm not emotionally connected to you, if it's a one-way street, can you blame the other person? But if in like Lolo's case where she said, "Well, yeah, he said, can I get a massage?" Ding 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 ding. We knew right away that this was
Hmm.
going left real quick. So you got to shut that down. But to the man or to the woman that's like, "Hey, yeah, I'm just feeling what's wrong?" Oh, you getting the sympathy conversations and it extends and you feeling comfortable. That doesn't tie us in emotionally. That's one person that just feels comfortable to share what they're going through. Now, if we both got this thing going back and forth, okay, we got a problem. It's brewing. It's coming. It's gonna come to a head sooner or later. Got it. But to think that you're not gonna have any issues, yeah, you're gonna have issues. As soon as you say I'm who are you talking to on the phone? Oh, that's just my friend, my coworker. If it ain't Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, or Mike, you know she ain't got no tolerance for it.
Ah,
If you tell
shit.
her
I
it's
have
anybody
I have a
else,
question.
it's gonna be a problem.
Right.
I
Yes.
have a question. Is emotional this emotional attachment or the same as saying you have chemistry?
Yeah. That's the
Um,
same thing.
That's
Chemistry and
okay.
emotional
That's
attachment, like we
no,
got a little
there's
thing
that
going on.
maybe
We
I'm
got a
feeling
bond.
Joe just don't like the word emotional. So what if it was just chemistry? They
That's
got
the
some
same
no
thing.
there's
chemistry.
That's the
Yeah,
no
I
same
think
there's
thing.
it is.
there's layers to that. I mean,
Hold
if
on,
we
don't
go
peel the
Uh
onion
oh. Uh
back.
oh. Uh oh.
no, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Like
Layers.
chemistry to me means like a natural flow of things. There's you have natural things in common with another person. You guys vibe on a different frequency, and than the other people in the workspace. Y'all have chemistry. That doesn't mean it has to be emotional.
That's what it is, though.
No,
It's the
Okay.
no, you
same
can have
thing.
chemistry with someone
We're gonna
without being
sum this one up
emotional with
like
them.
this. Though we all have chemistry right here. We all
Yes.
have chemistry, right?
Mhm.
Hypothetically, hypothetically, you at home chilling like a villain, you and your girl, y'all chilling. Phone rings. It's Lolo. You, of course, you're gonna look at the phone like, okay, what's going on, Lolo? Right? Your girl's sitting right there. First thing she gonna be like, who is that? Lolo. Lolo from the show. Why is Lolo calling you? In her head, that's what she's saying, right? Okay. First offense, no problem. You good. Next time around, a couple of days later, it could be prior to the show, after the show. Hello. What's going on, Lolo? No. Your girl is looking at you cockeyed now. Because Onyx ain't calling you. Lolo keep calling you. What is Lolo calling you for?
What's she calling
Correct
you
me if I'm
for?
wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I have a different chemistry over here,
I'm
so I
done with
don't
you.
know.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying
All
because
right.
that's an easy fix. This is my homegirl. You want to say hi? See what? So when people get together, like people just have to remember, you don't own the person that you're with. Y'all just are
Oh,
agreeing
God.
with being in one another's life for whatever period of time that is. You don't own that person, so you really
It's
can't
gonna be a short
control.
period of time. You keep on having
And
these attachments.
but why though? You see what I'm saying? But why does it have to be an issue? Why does that take away
Too
from
much.
the love that I have for you just because another human being that has different body parts than me is calling me? It's crazy to me that people think that type of way. And maybe that's why I went through some of the things I have in life because I think completely different. It shouldn't matter what's hanging between a person's legs that allows them to be able to call or not call me.
Hey, I I'm gonna give my own true confessions. My goddaughter's mom, my goddaughter, we worked together. It was no hanky panky, none of that. But when I was at home, married, hey, what's going on? It's nothing. No, I'm chilling. No, I'm here at the house. Da 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 da. Right. First one is cool. The next one is like, man, she called again. Yeah, we work together. It's no big deal. To the point where it just became all the time. You don't talk to nobody else from work, but you always talking to her. Yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah, you
that's
in trouble there.
right. Mind you, I'm her daughter's godfather at this point. I am the godfather. But still, that caused tension at home for me. It wasn't nothing. There was no, and I say that in all honesty, no nothing extra than that's my friend. I'm her daughter's godfather. Nothing. That didn't fly for her though. For wifey, wifey was not trying to hear that. Nope. That's a hard no for me. It's a woman, right? Now it'd come out better if Devin had called me or you called me or Snoopy Cliff Mello, any of the fellas could have called me, but a woman, yeah, that's it's a problem. And that's what men we have to think about that. I get it. You the man, though. You got it like that. But at the same time, guess what? These ladies is paying attention to everything, literally, and they don't like it. This is why they give you the different scenarios and variations of of words, emotional, infidelity, cheating. It just you just got all these different breakdowns because they're gonna figure a way to get you. You gonna get caught, busted, or whatever. Caught mean that woman on the slippery slope that got you when she say, "I just really need a massage," and then what you gonna say? Well,
it,
we could
it
go
ain't
over here and
cheating.
get one.
No,
No,
we don't
she ain't
have
gonna do
sex.
that. It's gonna be a wrap. She gonna be
Yeah.
boot bopping you upside the head, and we ain't got no time for that. And I can't come see you at the hospital. I ain't enough of that.
Once it becomes physical, that's cheating. So yeah, I would definitely say my girl wouldn't be okay with me giving another
Oh
woman a
my god.
massage. Like that's
You're
that's
not
Oh,
that's
having
cheating.
sex by your own definition. You're not having sex, so it's not by
look
your
at that.
definition.
It
Just
could
By
he
be
your
said
sex.
you cannot
definition.
have good morning FaceTime. See, all of that is like that's red flags. Come and get me. Come and get me. Good morning. I just
Yep.
called to say good morning.
What's wrong with what actually happened to being able to have friends in this world? Listen. All I'm trying to say is I guess I live by a different set of rules.
Hey,
Maybe I'm
You
you
not.
ain't been paying
gaslighting, bro.
attention, man. You
You
know that these
gaslighting,
ladies don't
bro.
want you to have no friends. You and her is we the only friends up in here. You know that.
Well, when a woman try to take everything a woman takes from a man, she has to be for him. So if she don't want him to go to the strip club, she needs to be his private stripper. If she don't want him hanging out on the weekends playing basketball with the boys, well, she better learn how to dribble and dunk. So if
Okay,
she's not willing,
good
I,
luck with that.
if
I,
she's not
I
willing, if
Good
she's
luck.
not willing, if she's not willing to fulfill all the things that she's wanting to take to him, she can't. That's what creates problems in relationships. A lot of not all of them, but a lot of problems is that you're trying to take all these things away, but you're not willing to replace them. If you're mad because he's emotionally connected with another person, but you're not at home being emotionally available for him, then you can't be upset about him going to seek that emotional attention or connection from somebody else. You're creating your own problem.
All right.
right.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess that's why each one of us have to fight our own battles. I can't help you, and you
Doughboy
can't help
breaking
me.
souls.
You know,
Yeah.
Oh, shit, dog.
he
I'm a
got
lover. I'm a lover.
yeah. You gonna be a lover, all right.
Yeah, there's a lot of love going around.
Be do,
Wait, hold
be
on, babe. Hold
do.
on, babe. What'd you say? Come here. No, say what you say.
Uh,
They can hear. Well, I'm glad you agree. But what happens when my phone rings and I want to answer who I'm talking to? I pick it up and answer yes or no.
we needed to
Oh,
have Desi
that's
on the
what I
show.
said.
Scooby Doo.
Oh no, Desi's he gonna be single in a minute. Keep on playing.
What I've never. Hold on now. When you were talking on the phone with the boy from Wisconsin, did I get mad, upset, or say anything? Oh, this is just my friend, the one you was doing the taxes for. It don't matter where he lived. Did I get upset? Did I get mad? Did I say
You can't get mad.
Eh,
She was
That,
doing
Seems like it's a
business.
that
little.
no?
sounds like a healthy
No,
relationship.
no. Listen, listen. This is communication. See, I don't get mad because I don't own her. So if she wants to talk to another, I don't get mad and dictate the conversation by what's between a person's legs. That's fine. And
Damn it. My please for you,
I love
Caroline.
y'all. I love y'all. Doughboy, you
I
never
just,
cease. You never cease to amaze me, my guy. You never cease to amaze me. You never do. But I
well, get.
appreciate
Thank you. Thank you.
you. I
The
appreciate you.
gears
You
and
got to
changed a
have a
little bit too.
conversation.
The
Mm,
I
gears and
think you just got
changed.
kicked under the table.
I heard the
boom.
No,
transmission
we
change.
have these conversations all the time. See, I'm open and
Oh,
honest because you want to know
okay.
why. At first and foremost, I'm honest with myself, and I'm not gonna
Okay.
sit here and let anybody dictate who I can or can't talk to. It's up to me to honor my relationship and be faithful and truthful and loyal to who I'm with. If that person I'm with don't trust me enough to do that, then they need to decide not to be with me because I'm not gonna change in that matter because you don't own me.
You in the
But I think
bathroom now, bro?
you're
It sound like you in the
welcome.
bathroom
You're
behind me.
welcome,
I
I
got,
don't
Desi.
I
think
got,
You're
it's about
welcome.
owning. I think it's just about
I got,
mutual respect.
I got my hand up,
Hmm.
Uh
and
oh.
then
Go
and then I'm
ahead.
gonna shut up respectfully. How old is your lady? How old is she?
38.
38. I guarantee anybody, any woman that you present that to that is I'm gonna say 45 and up, they're gonna look at you like, nigga, please, you work for UPS. They're gonna look at you crazy. For real. They are.
Facts.
And yes, you could get away with it. And I'm not saying that you doing something wrong or you doing something right. That's your lifestyle. I get it. But that lifestyle is not built for the majority of these ladies because most of these ladies are quick to tell you it's me and you and me. That's it. That's all. I ain't sharing. I don't want to share.
We holding
No matter
hands.
right. We hold hands, we go together. That's it. They don't want all of that extra. So um I'm gonna just say you got a good one if that's what it is for you. I can't be mad at you. Do what you do, but the rest of the fellas can't pull that stunt. I can
Hmm.
guarantee.
Hmm.
I would I hope I would be with a person who would love and just value my loyalty enough that he would not want to see me sitting across or even envision me sitting across the table from another man, sharing some of my most intimate, you know, thoughts, feelings, whatever. That's just like,
Right.
just blows my mind. Like I would want to, I know I wouldn't want it. I just don't think I would want a man who would let me do that, who would
Well,
be okay with
you
that,
know how I'd be okay with it because I view life like this.
or
I'm not your first, possibly won't be your last. So you've shared all of your
That's
dirty,
the point
intimate,
right there.
deepest with other
She
people
wants to be the
already.
last.
And that's fine. She can be the last, but I'm still not gonna be upset if she's having a conversation with a person of the opposite sex about. I mean, they're words. They're words, and we choose to give words whatever meaning we want to. Apparently, so it's not that big of a deal.
oh my god,
The chemistry. The chemistry. The
it's the
chemistry.
it's the intimacy of it. It's just like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's the yeah. I guess
Yeah.
You're my latest
Y'all
and
are
my
awesome.
greatest,
I really
my
do
oh
appreciate
latest,
no.
y'all.
greatest
Because
inspiration.
I do need a sense of grounding sometimes and a different understanding. So I do appreciate and value y'all's opinions because my point of views and outlook on life has always been different. And most of the time it's worked out for me, and sometimes it has got me in some pretty tight predicaments.
A little
So
pickle.
Mm,
to have some sort of grounding and something that helps me reflect on like maybe I do need to kind of find a different way to communicate with my partner about certain things and take
to
in
be did.
consideration how she may feel about things based on the opinions of other women. No, I'm trying to be serious and tell you guys I
Why
appreciate
is he
like
Yeah,
laughing?
Okay. I'm
we're
laughing
just
at
like
this. I'm laughing at Doe because I told y'all he changed. Hey, the gears got changed a little while ago, y'all. You
no
ain't
no
see
no
it.
no no don't see
Oh
that
yeah.
Debbie you are
Oh
I wear the
yeah.
pants over here you and I will say it all the time I'm old school rules I'm the man of
I
the
ain't
house
seeing it.
if you don't
Okay.
like it that's fine I'll
Hmm.
go build a cardboard box under the bridge and I'm gonna be the king of
It's
whatever castle I stay in
it
that's
sound
that's a
good.
fact no that's a
It
fact
sound good.
no that's a
Okay.
fact that that's a
I'm just
fact
saying.
no, because I've said this before. Hey, man, a lot of more men need to stand up and stop being so emotional.
Respectful.
Like, no, it's not disrespect to talk to people of the opposite sex other than your girl. Who came up with
That's
this
not what
rule?
we're
that's
saying.
not what that's
That
not
is
the
not what we're
totality of
saying
what
at
we're
all.
saying.
Man,
You're
crazy.
No, so
minimizing it to
now
that. That's not what we're
you get
saying.
to, now you get to dictate what words come out of my mouth to it. You see
We
how
got
much
three
control
minutes,
that
y'all. We
is?
got 3 minutes.
That's a
Mhm.
lot of control over a person to be, hey, you can talk to this person, but watch what comes out of your mouth. Don't say that. Don't say she has
Maybe
pretty eyes. Don't
not the
acknowledge the
gears.
fact that she's beautiful. Don't
No.
do none of that. But you can talk to her. You see how much control that is over another human being, a free
Uh,
spirited person that God put
No,
on this
that's
earth. Just like that's crazy to me. To each his own, though.
but that's
Casey
Okay.
okay.
Rossi Ra.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
hey,
I got,
Sarah, Sarah.
I
Do you know
got
that
something
song?
in my eyeball.
Good luck, man.
Whatever will be, will be.
Well, it's definitely a great conversation. Um, I thank you all for your participation. We continue to learn. We learn. I think this was again Fuego Fuego started it off with you can't expect people to what was it you said
You
you can't
can't
expect them
expect you from other people.
yeah everybody ain't we ain't each
Right.
other we have our similarities. That's why I really have love and respect for this panel because everybody comes from a different excuse me walk of life, which makes this interesting. You know, for as left as Doe may appear, guess what? He's not the only one that's out here with that mindset. He's not. Although the majority of us kind of all, like he said, I'm the man of the house over here, but we don't all get down like that. Everybody's kind of in their own little, I'm just stay over here. I'm good with it. Doe boy is like, nah, I'm out here with it. What you gonna do? And you can't be mad at him for that. I'm not. I just have a
Mm-mm.
better understanding of him,
Oh, okay, okay.
and I have an understanding of his lifestyle based off of what he shared thus far. There are some things that, yeah, I probably have said, man, I wish I could have did that, but I know I couldn't have pulled that off. But then again, maybe I could have. I just didn't try because Doughboy said, I'm doing it. So it all boils down to who you are as an individual, love and respect for each and every one of you, no matter what it is that you do, whether it's right for you or wrong for me. That's your personal choice. The only thing that I can say is when you see it's getting oil and water, don't walk that way. Don't go that way because it's gonna get slippery real quick. With that being the case, I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all for your comments. Desi B, thank you for the question. Definitely appreciate you for that. If you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel. I know you guys all have, but tell a friend. I met somebody last night and mentioned the show, and first thing she said was, "Are you on Spotify?" No, but I guess I'm gonna have to do some homework on Spotify and see how that goes. In the meantime, we are gonna call it a night from the desert to the sea to all the cities in between. We appreciate y'all. We bid you a good night.
Good
Good
night.
night, y'all.
Good night.
Too
Bye.
busy
I do.
on us. Busy. Did you fall asleep?